Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to make a quick video. I kept thinking about it ever since I picked up this rig, and I didn't really plan it out or script anything, but I just wanted to go over this thing and kind of talk about some of the points about it, because I feel like there's people out there that have eyed this thing up and haven't been able to find a lot of information about it. I know when I was trying to research into it, there wasn't really much other than what Micro Center had posted and what Tony Kanon himself has posted about this rig. But honestly, I think it's a really good option for somebody trying to get into an aluminum profile rig without blowing a whole bunch of money. Because in my case here, this TK Racing Elite rig, it comes with a triple monitor stand. This thing comes with a PC mount on the back side of it. It comes with your keyboard tray. It comes with your mouse plate. And honestly, just it seemed like an all around really good deal for $900, because I know with some of those other rigs out there, like the Next Level Racing FGT Elite, like that doesn't come with a lot of those options. Like it's just the rig, and that's what you get, and you're spending $900 plus to get less. So I just wanted to contribute to the sim racing community because I'm pretty new to it, and this seems like a really good deal for people if this is what you're looking into. So I'll start with the things that I don't particularly like about this rig. It's obviously a personal preference kind of thing, but for one, you can see this rig here is green and yellow. With Tony Kanaan being a Brazilian racer, I think this is just kind of like I think it's his colors with his logo and all that stuff to begin with, but he's a Brazilian racer, so I think he's pretty proud of where he comes from, and I believe that's why this rig is green and yellow. So if you're looking at this particular rig, the Elite version of it, I believe it only comes in green and yellow. I don't know if there's anything you can do about it once you get it home. I'm sure you could probably have it anodized. I don't know if you'd want to spend that kind of money, but that may be an option for you. But if you don't like green and yellow, they do sell this rig in the Pro version. The big difference being that the Pro version doesn't come with the monitor stands. So I believe the Pro version is just black. So if that suits you better, it's the same rig. I believe it comes with all of the same things you'd see on the base assembly. You just wouldn't get that standalone monitor stand that I have here for the triples. So that may be up your alley. If you've been sim racing for a little bit, you probably already have something to put your monitors on, and you may be just looking to upgrade your rig. So if that's the case, that's an option for you if you don't care for green. But this thing does have quite a few options, especially for what you're paying for it. For $900, this thing pretty much has all the bells and whistles. Aside from base mounting options, that's probably the biggest downfall. If you're not going to Micro Center and getting a bundle with this rig that comes with like a SimiCube or something like that, I can't promise that it's going to work well with whatever base you're currently using. The way that this thing is laid out right now is it is almost perfectly set up to mount a SimiCube. And now I don't know if these holes here are meant for potential other bases that are maybe a little bit wider, or if the slide in these mounting holes allow for other different front mounted bases. But that's definitely something to take note of. If you were looking at this rig, it may not accommodate what you're using right now. I've seen some people, the very few things I could find on the internet, some people have taken this mounted plate, they've rotated it up so that mounting plate is parallel with the floor, and they've just used a desk mount to clamp it to the base for now, or to the plate for now. So that may be an option. I can't guarantee that would work for you though, because that big circle there is pretty wide. I'm coming from Moza R5. I have a desk mount. I haven't fitted it up. I kind of cast that stuff aside, so I really can't give you any information about that. But that's probably one of the biggest downfalls is the versatility of that mounting plate. But as far as like uprights go, the uprights are completely vertical. They're 90 degrees from the floor. So for some people, that is a must. I know some of those rigs out there, the uprights actually come out at an angle like nearly like 30 degrees. Some people don't like that because they like to mount their handbrake on the uprights, and they may not have the adjustability to get the handbrake in the position they want it in. But I don't know. I haven't been able to mount my handbrake personally just because of the way this mounting plate comes out. And then with the keyboard tray and the mouse plate, it kind of takes up a lot of the options that you would have for a handbrake or a shifter. So if that's something that you wanted to mount to your rig, you may have to sacrifice one of these, or two, or both of them, if you're trying to mount shifters and handbrakes and whatnot. So I know some people, they already use a wireless keyboard and whatnot, and they just magnetize it to their rig or whatever. I don't think magnetizing to this rig is even an option. I believe everything on it is aluminum, and I believe the hardware for fixing everything together is stainless. So as far as using magnets, I don't know how likely that would be. But it is a solid rig. I mean, the base actually comes assembled when you buy it. Like the whole part that sits on the floor, that rectangular frame is already assembled. It comes in its own box. The pedal plate's already mounted to it. The seat rails are mounted to it already. This rig comes with the sliders for the seat, so you don't have to buy a seat that has like the adjustability included. So that was really nice for me, because I initially spent about $30 on seat rails, expecting to have to mount them myself, and they were already on this rig. So that's a cool little thing with it. But yeah, this thing has pretty much a PC tower shelf that comes with it. You can mount it just about anywhere on this thing that you want to on the uprights. I mounted it as low as I could without pushing my feet into it when I'm using the pedals. You can mount this thing pretty high up if you needed to. It's all personal preference. So that was a really cool feature though. Like, a lot of rigs don't come with a tower shelf on them, so for $900 that was definitely a good buy. And like I said, it comes with the keyboard tray, mouse plate. I think I don't know if I mentioned it already, this thing doesn't come with feet. It doesn't have like casters. It doesn't have anything to elevate it up off the floor. There's no like rubber caps or anything to put on the bottom of the frame to keep it from, sliding or scratching your floor up. So I bought this rug here just to set this on, because I didn't want this thing to scratch my floor, because as you can see, my floors are hard. So that's also something to take note of. I know that SimLab has feet that you can put on an aluminum profile rig. The last I checked though, they were sold out. So that's just something to think about if you're looking into this rig. But yeah, those are the biggest things as far as the cons go, like the mounting plate, the lack of feet on it, the colors. But I mean, for the price, I think those are sacrifices that some people would be willing to make. But that's pretty much all I got on this rig. I think I hit all the points that I had about it. If you have any questions about it, I'll answer anything that I haven't answered to, if you have any questions about it. And if you wanted to see a video maybe on like what I've got going on here as far as equipment goes, what I've got mounted to this thing, or maybe like what my experience has been like getting into sim racing, I'd be happy to make a video, just to express interest in it, because I never had any intentions of making that. I stream occasionally. I make shorts out of my streams sometimes, but aside from that, that's all I do. So I just wanted to make a little contribution to the sim racing community, because like I said, there's really nothing out there aside from like adverts on this rig. So I just wanted to show you guys what this thing looks like installed in somebody's actual house as a functioning sim rig, rather than just a plug to get you to buy it. So if this was at all helpful to you, please leave a like. If there's anything that you want to know, like I said, leave a comment. I'll answer whatever I can. If you just want to leave some constructive criticism or some compliments, whatever you want to leave, just put a comment down there if you'd like. But that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. This is what I got. If you guys want to see more, just I have a Discord. I'll put the link in the bio or in the box below this. You guys can join the Discord. I can send pictures in the Discord if you guys just PM me about it. But I'll leave you guys with this. This is the TK Racing Elite rig. Thanks, guys.